This is Maury of Yasharal. The New Covenant. The New Testament. The New Covenant. The New Testament. The New Testament is the replacement for the New Covenant. Why? Let's see who it's for. Yirmiyahu. You would say Jeremiah, chapter 31, verses 31 to 33. The contract. The contract? Yes, the covenant. It's a contract between two parties. Their names must be listed. Have you ever had a mortgage? Yeah. Okay, let's speak about me. I went under contract with the mortgage company, the bank. My name is listed on the mortgage, the contract. It has benefits and it has penalties. If I don't pay my mortgage, do they come after my neighbor for the penalties? No. Why? Because he's not on contract. Let's see whose names are listed on this contract. 31. Behold, the days come. Stop. The translator wants you to believe that the day has come already. It hasn't. This is speaking of a future event. Yes. Let's change it. Behold, the days will come, saith the Lord. Who changed the name of the lawgiver on the contract? Mr. White, tell me something. Is this fraud? He replaced the name that is above all names and put the Lord in. Now Baal is the one giving the contract. Wow. Okay, so let's put our Father's name back in. Behold, the days will come, saith Yahuwah. He's on the contract. That I will make a new covenant, a new contract. If there's a new covenant, if there's a new contract, there must have been an existing one, an old contract. So he's going to make an amendment. Let's see who the parties are that are listed on this contract. With the house of Yasharal, the northern kingdom, and the house of Yahudah, the southern kingdom. Tell me something. Where's the house of the Gentiles? Where's the church? Where's the white man, the black man, the yellow man? Where's the world? I got a good one for you. Do you see spiritual Israel here? Okay, what I just pointed out to you, how a contract works. Anyone who tries to come into a contract that was sealed in heaven before the foundations of the earth is committing fraud. There's a penalty for it. 32. Not according to the covenant I made with their fathers, Abraham, Yitzhak, and Jacob, in the day I took them by the hand to bring them out of the land of Egypt. Who are they? 12 tribes. The northern kingdom, and the southern kingdom, which my covenant, which my contract, they broke it. Although I was a husband unto them, I delivered them with an outstretched arm and a mighty hand. I brought them into the land. I gave them the rain, the dew, and the heat. I gave them the harvest. I gave them protection, saith Yahuwah. 33. But this shall be the covenant that I will make with the house of Yasharal. Where's the house of Yahudah? Well, this is telling you something magnificent happened. The two sticks, the two olive trees that were separate, estranged, have been brought back together as one. Under who? Yahusha HaMashiach, our high priest, who is making the atonements in the heavens. For who? Only the people who are under contract. Only those who are under the law. Only those who are still in the land of their captivity. Today, let's look at the amendment to the contract. After those days, saith Yahuwah, I will put my law in their inward parts and write it in their hearts. So the law is not abolished. After all, instead of him writing it in stone, this time he said he was going to place it upon our stony hearts. How will he do such a thing? It's called the Ruah. And will be their Aliyam. And they shall be my people. My is a possessive pronoun. Yasharal only have I known. I have not made a contract, a covenant, with any other people. Abaya, what would you say? Hebrews, chapter 8, verses 8 to 10. Hey, Brother Dash, here's our witness. How many of you understand contracts? When you sign the contract, there must be a witness. Here it is in the New Testament. The New Covenant. 8. For finding fault with them. Who's them? The northern kingdom and the southern kingdom. Let's see if the contract has changed in the New Testament. He said, behold, the days come. That is true. The day has come now. The Messiah has come and done his thing. Saith Yahuwah, when I will make a new covenant, a new contract, an amendment, with who? With the house of Yasharal and with the house of Yahudah. The same two parties are listed. We're in front of the notary. Do you see the church? Do you see the house of the Gentiles? Do you see Mr. White, Mr. Black, Mr. Yellow? Do you see the world? No. Only the children of Yasharal. You got that, brothers and sisters? 9. Not according to the covenant that I made with their fathers, Abraham, Yitzhak, and Jacob, in the day when I took them by the hand to lead them out of the land of Egypt. 12 tribes. Because they continued not in my covenant, they broke it, and I regarded them not. I was a husband unto them, saith Yahuwah. 10. For this is the amendment. This is the contract. This is the covenant that I will make with the house of Yasharal after those days. Where's the house of Yahudah? Well, Yahusha HaMashiach has come. He gave himself up to go into the heavens to be our high priest in the tabernacle not made with hands, to sprinkle the blood with his finger 7 times before the mercy seat and 7 times on the mercy seat. And he brought the 2 sticks, the 2 olive trees, the 2 kingdoms, the northern kingdom and the southern kingdom, and brought them back together as one under one banner, the house of Yasharal, the name of our patriarch. Saith Yahuwah. I will put my laws into their mind, their cerebral cortex, and write them in their hearts, on their stony hearts, and I will be to them an aliyam, and they shall be to me a people? Hold it. We just came from the old covenant. It used the possessive pronoun, my people. But here in the New Testament, they put a people. Do you know what this infers? That there's others. There is not. It's the only thing that they can do under this contract was to put one word in to try to change the narrative to say that they are added in. Note, are their names listed on the contract? Don't believe anything they say. This covenant, this contract, is only between 2 parties, Yahuwah and the children of Yasharal. Romans chapter 11, 26 to 27. Hey, Brother Dash, could you rate my exegesis? Brother Dash is our resident law professor. He taught us all of these things. All you have to do is go to our website, yahuwah-alua.com, and go to Brother Dash's blog, and you can learn all about contracts and law. 26. And so, only Yasharal shall be saved. Now you understand. You have to be well read, well studied, to overcome demons and devils. They have deceived the whole world, mainly their own people. As it is written, where's it written? In the Torah and the prophets, there shall come out of Tisyaun the deliverer, Yahusha HaMashiach, our kinsman redeemer. He came to redeem, bring back those who are under the law. You see how everything I said is perfectly knit together? It's not all over the place like the Gentiles. And shall turn away ungodliness, not ungodliness, unrighteousness. From who? Jacob, whose name was changed to Yasharal. How clear is this now? 27. For this is my covenant. This is my testament. This is my contract. Unto them. Who's them? Yasharal. when I shall take away their transgressions of the law. No one else. They're not under contract. He didn't come for the world. He came to save his people from their transgressions of the law. How am I able to do this? To trample on demons and serpents? It's called the Ruah. It comes from Yahuwah. It gives me power. It gives me knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. And they can't overcome this. This is what they were afraid of for thousands of years. It's why they told us we cannot read these books. We cannot study these books. It's why they've held us down all of these years. Because once we begin to go into that book line by line, precept by precept, here a little, there a little, it's going to resemble only one group of people. Us, the children of Yasharal. Now the day of the Ruah is coming. In this next month coming, after we spot the renewed moon, we will be in our third month, according to the path of years. What is the path of years? The way Yahuwah created the sun, the moon, and the stars to work together in the heavens to give you his time, without any genetic modifications, without any manipulation of men. Perfection. The moon that he put in the heavens, the display, is a sign only for one group of people, the righteous. That's the remnant that's going to come out of the children of Yasharal. Because see, all of them are not going to be saved because they refuse to return to Yahuwah. They refuse to return to perfection. After we spot the renewed moon, we will announce the date. What date? The Feast of Weeks? Shavuot? What happened on the Feast of Weeks? Shavuot in Acts of the Apostles, chapter 2. The Ruah was poured out so that we can return. Join with us. The estimated date for the day of the Ruah, according to the path of years, which is written on the tablets in heaven in stone, is March 17th. Shalom.